Okay, we are live, Karen. This is awesome. Good morning to you.
Morning.
So we
How
have
are you
Dr.
today?
I am good. Thank you. Had a delightful Mother's Day. How was yours?
It was a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun.
That's good. Yeah, so was mine. We had this big seafood boil and it was just amazing.
My 18-month, oh, actually he's 2 now. My 2-year-old grandson picked out all of my Mother's Day presents. They were interesting. Very interesting, but it was a delight.
Fun choice, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Karen Perkins is, I had it at the top of my head. The name of your website, Living First Class.
Living First Class and Dr. Karen Perkins under
Very
both.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, so check out her work. This is our weekly dose of stress busters to start out our week the right way. And I know this morning we got our times messed up, so we're a little bit late. And I'm going, hey, where are you?
And here's my stress buster for the day. Our times were messed up because I messed them up. I thought I had an hour. So my stress today is having no makeup on. And I don't go to Walmart with no makeup on. So the fact
But you look gorgeous the way you
is
are.
very stressful for me.
No, you look gorgeous. So what are we going to talk? I know we talked about a lot of different things for this weekly dose of stress busters. So what's our first really cool stress buster thing? And I know we talked about laughing and different things. So let's start with the laughter.
I have to tell you, if you cannot laugh at yourself, which I'm doing right now, if you cannot laugh at yourself, you're in trouble. And my theory is if I would laugh if I saw it happen to someone else for America's Funniest Home Videos, I can laugh if it happens to me. So I am laughing about this today. But can I tell you one of my funniest, embarrassing moments that I wish I had on video because I know I would laugh over and over and over again?
Yes, please do.
So I'm running through the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, and I've got heavy luggage, and I don't know how it happened, but have you ever tripped on your feet, Becky?
Oh, I have. I'm so graceful most of the time.
Have you ever noticed when somebody trips, they look out behind them like, it was the sidewalk's fault or something? Okay, well, I didn't have time to do that. I'm running, and all of a sudden my luggage stopped, and I'm trying to keep going, and I fall forward. My luggage slams loudly onto the floor. But honestly, I don't know how I did this. That's why I wish it were videoed because it would be hysterical. So here I am. See if I can do it at a good angle. And I go up onto the top of my head somehow.
Oh my goodness.
Then back down. I mean, I got to the top of my head. And people are like, "Are you okay? Here's this little lady." And it was like, yeah, just embarrassed. But I was horrified. Didn't want to go down and pick up my luggage from the luggage bin because I knew, or the carousel, because I knew people would.
Like, I don't know.
But in reality, if they did remember me, I gave them something funny to laugh at. And most likely they didn't remember me. And in a week, they definitely won't remember me. They'll just remember what happened.
Right.
And like I said, I wish I had that on video because I know it would make me laugh. It would have been America's Funniest Home Videos. On the top of my head. Boom.
So you had a special little formula when we talked the other day about the laughter and how much laughter is needed in a day to really change the tone, especially if you kind of just got started wrong or something's not going too right in the day. So what was that?
Well, if you laugh for 5 minutes consecutively, it relieves all stress. There's 5 fundamentals to stress. And we talked about this before, and I forgot the 4th one. I think I remembered it now. But laughter really, it opens up your mind to possibilities. It relieves that fear and stress, and it produces endorphins that are physically healing as well as gives you that, morphine type chemical. And it helps to bond teams. And my favorite, though, is it conveys authority. But if you got somebody that can laugh at themselves or not freak out over everything, you want to follow them.
Right.
But I'm not a big laugher. And you've seen that, Becky. You tell me
Yeah, me
something,
neither am I.
I go, and I feel accomplished.
Right.
And I went to the doctor many years ago because I was really having some stress and wasn't real happy. And he told me I had to laugh for 5 minutes in a row. And I just looked at him. I said, "Do you think if I had something to laugh at, I'd be here?" And he said, "That's okay, Karen, because smiling for 20 minutes is equivalent to laughing for 5." So he had me walk, because walking is good for you too. And drinking water is good for you too. So he had me walk. He said, just 20 minutes, walk 10 minutes from your house, turn around, walk 10 minutes back, and smile the whole time you're walking. Well, my neighbors were freaked out because they were not used to seeing me smile, let alone laugh. And pretty soon, though, it was a real smile. And pretty soon I was stopping and saying hi to neighbors, and it made me feel 1,000,000% better. 1,000,000%. So laughing for 20 minutes, smiling for 5.
Right. Get outside of yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
You want a fun little trick for making you smile, though?
I do.
Meditate 4 times a day for 30 seconds each. 30 seconds each. 2 whole minutes a day.
Can do that. Easy.
Can you do 2 minutes a day in 4 30-second intervals? Okay, this is what you do. If you physically go to another office to work, you do it when you get to work. If you work from home, you do it before you sit down at your desk or as soon as you do. And those of you who are not driving, please don't do this if you're driving. If you're not driving, close your eyes. Yeah, go ahead, close your eyes. And then I want you to think of something that makes you smile or laugh. And it could be something, children laughing on YouTube. My kids like cats in paper bags. I think that's just mean. But I mean, whatever it is that makes you smile. So let's do it for 30 seconds. Everybody close your eyes. Think of something that makes you smile. I love children laughing.
Cats playing.
Okay, stop. That was like 8 seconds. And what I always see when we do this, and I saw it even with you, Becky, and you're in a great mood today. But what I always see is people's bodies relax. I see that smile actually become an honest smile right up here to their eyes.
Right.
And you do that for 30 seconds, and it just calms everything in your system, and it sets you off for a good day. Perfect. So I tell people, do it in the morning before you start work. Do it when you have lunch. Do it when you get home. Now, I'd like to actually throw in the next one. I like it before I drive, so I'm calm when I drive. And then when I pull in the driveway, so I'm calm before I go in the house. And then before I go to bed at night, and my dreams are a lot more pleasant.
Perfect.
30 seconds. That's all I ask. And just think of something that makes you laugh. And if you have to turn on YouTube to laugh, then turn on YouTube to laugh.
That's perfect. I had the other night, I was doing that because we talked about that last week, in preparing for this weekly dose of Stress Busters. But I had to laugh at one of my dreams because I work on getting my clients their books published. And this lady that I've been working with she had the book almost done before she hired me. I mean, pretty much everything done, but it had been done for years. And then she got very, very ill, and she had cancer, and she almost died. And it was just, but I kept dreaming about her all night long. And it was that I needed to make her homemade ice cream. And I could not figure out why I needed to make homemade ice cream.
Oh, no.
It just kept going on and on all night. And I was searching for the recipes. It was funny. Funny. And I was like, but why?
Now, did you laugh before you went to bed?
Right. Yes.
My grandson's staying with me right now, and every once in a while he has some pretty intense nightmares. And so we've been having him, we go in and we watch a comedy before bed, and then we tell jokes, a couple of jokes, and oh my gosh, he has got some of the worst jokes in the world.
And most little ones do.
He said the other day, he said, Nana, it's okay if you jump out of an airplane without your parachute. You have the rest of your life to think about it. What? And he says, and you don't need a parachute unless you plan on jumping twice. And And I mean, those are horrible, but they are funny. But they're horrible.
Yeah.
But kids' jokes, the dumber they are,
My
the
grandson
better they
says
are.
he loves this one. Is what do you call a flying skunk? It's a smelly copter.
Oh my goodness. When did our jokes become so hard and so foul? A lot of them are just foul.
Yeah.
And but the kids' jokes so innocent and so stupid.
Yeah. The chicken crossed the road, and all these funny little things that these children love.
I wish I knew where it was right now. I don't at the moment. But I have a doctor who had this poster, or it's a metal picture thing, on his wall, and I just started laughing. I had to have it. Now, I had chickens for a while, and my kids just rolled their eyes because I was gone all the time, so the neighbor took care of them. I love those chickens coming home on the weekend, cleaning their coop. That was labor of love. So he had this chicken poster, and I had to have it. But the chicken poster was this chicken standing there looking at you with this look like, really? And it said, I long for the day when the chicken's actions are not questioned. And it showed the road right behind it. Why did the chicken cross the road? When the actions are not questioned. And I just thought that was hysterical.
Awesome. Well, this is our weekly dose of Stress Busters. And each Monday morning, we will start out our week with a good stress buster. And I hope you enjoyed this week. Thank you, Dr. Karen.
Hey, Becky, I love you. And thank you for helping me to laugh today.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you next week at 8:00.
Okay.
Pacific right now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.